Hi everyone, welcome back for another ASMR session, and the subject for today will be the Hashashins, or the Deadliest medieval order of assassins. And we're gonna start with some big facts about these mysterious historical medieval called assassins, or the order of Hashashins, also known as the Middle Eastern assassins. Middle Eastern assassins were a medieval crime-spreading gang that excelled in the professional killing of high-value kings, people, leaders, and crusaders. Their leader and founder was Hassan-i-Sabah. Hassan-i-Sabah. Using his esteem and popularity, Hassan founded and became the Grand Master of one of the history's deadliest and most lethal cults order. While his motives for founding this order are unknown, it was said to be for his own political and personal gain, and also to the vengeance of his enemies, the Crusaders. The Crusaders. So the legends say that he founded the Order of Assassins to avenge its enemies, mostly Crusaders. Over the course of 300 years, the Order killed hundreds, including 3 caliphs, a ruler of Jerusalem, and several Muslim and Christian leaders. Well, the Hashashins, the original assassins, started in Persia. So first started in Persia. In Persia. And then we moved to Syria. And on the territory of Turkey. And eventually spread to the rest of Middle East, taking down political and financial rivals alike before the organization fell in the mid-1200s. During the time they lived in mountains of Persia and Levant, and held a strict subterfuge policy through the Middle East, through the covert murder of Muslim and Christian crusader leaders who were considered enemies of Ismaili state. Ismaili state. Ismaili state. Well, actually, the name assassin, the modern term assassination, is believed to stem for the tactics used by assassins. Well, they controlled some castles and strongholds because they spread out from Persia, Syria, and Turkey. The Almohad and Lamsar castles. Almohad and Lamsar castles became a foundation of network of Ismaili fortress throughout Persia and Syria that formed the backbone of assassin power, and included Syria's stronghold of introduced to the assassins by the works of this man, of Marco Polo, because Marco Polo defined the terms of assassination. We have here a picture of today's Myself stronghold. Well, the Myself stronghold, it became famous as the stronghold from which Rashid ad-Din Sinan, another leader who took the power, who gained the power from Hassan Sabah, Rashid ad-Sinan, known as the Old Man of the Mountain, ruled the assassin from 1166 B until 1093. He was the leader of the Syrian branch. He was the leader of the Syrian branch of the Shia Nasir Ismail sect, also known as the Assassins, and a figure of the history of the Crusaders. Well, they controlled this stronghold on the Third Crusade, and mostly they fought, killing by assassination the former leaders of Crusaders in Jerusalem. Right. Okay, but the name Hashashin, nobody knows with certainty where the name Hashashin or assassin came from. The most commonly repeated theory holds that the words comes from the Arabic hashishi, meaning hashish users. And here it's an explanation. Although every member of the order was called assassin, only selected servants carried out assassinations. These members were the fidai. Fidai in Arabic, the one who sacrificed himself, or are named suicide commandos. This is one of the explanation, the real use of hashish drug amongst the assassin. Way before the assassinations mission, they chew hashish leaves in order to gain some euphoric state that they will help to fulfill their assassination missions. So this is the relation between the hashish and assassins or hashashins. Okay. However, we know that the assassins were a branch of Ismaili sect of Shia Islam. The founder of the assassins, Hassan Sabah, just infiltrated in the castle of Al-Mawud with his followers and bloodlessly ousted the resident king of Thailand, taking over the entire castle and establishing his first headquarters in Persia. Right. Good. From the mountain drop fortress, like this one, Sabah and his faithful followers established a network of strongholds Seljuk Turks. Seljuk. 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 Turks. Sunni Muslims who controlled Persia at the time, so they challenged them. Sabah groups became known in this way as the Hashashins, or assassins in English. Good. Now, the preferred method of killing was using a knife or dagger and or arrows. So the preferred method of killing was the dagger or arrows. Later on they used also poison. Alright. And here is an important fact. Before assassinations, they would be dressed up as a civilian, a monk, a royalty servant, usually any kind of mask that didn't raise suspicions. In this way, making the job of assassination much more easier and getting closer to the target much easier and undetected. Okay, now let's talk about the strategy, the assassination strategy, because this is very important. The assassin did not enjoy a great military strength because they were just a few members, and so their strategy of targeting specific and powerful opponents and a tactical stealth approach was the only strategy they applied. The weapons of choice, like I said, was almost always the knife, and the mission was usually carried out by a small team of at least 2 members. Sometimes in disguise as, for example, beggars, ascetics, or monks. The assassins were not expected to survive their mission and were known as fidei, like I said, or suicide commandos, because their Hassani Sabah possessed a fanatical obedience of his followers, who were willing to die for him. He directed these men to carry out suicidal political assassination. By using the assassination techniques, the Hashashins successfully maintained the balance of power with much stronger enemies. And now, in the end, despite the Hashashins' notoriety and skills, the entire order were wiped out by the Mongols. So, wiped out by Mongols. So Indians and Japanese. And these were the facts about the Hashashins, or the assassins. Good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and since we are here and you're still watching, please hit the subscribe button if you aren't, and of course I want to know your opinion, so use the comment section below for anything about questions regarding the subject or suggestion, because I'm very eager to find out your opinion, and this way I can improve my videos further. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you all the best. Bye bye. Что